I would be telling you that this was time covered for this topic. As the life, and in life also, we have to take our time for everything to enjoy the time. And I would be limiting your time and would tell you. So I would push a green card as for the icebreakers. I would show green card at 4 minutes. Yellow card at 5 minutes. And red card at 6 minutes. And at tabletop it, I would show green card for 1 minute, yellow card for 1.5 minutes, and red card for 2 minutes. And at the time of speech evaluation, I would show green card for 2 minutes at 2 minutes, yellow card for 2.5 minutes, and red card for 3 minutes. There would be buffer time of 20 seconds at upper side for all speakers except for table topic speakers. There would be buffer of 30 seconds at the lower side at the table topic speaker. Thank you and continue.
Thank you, dear leader. So now I am going to invite next round player, language evaluator, TM. Before ending our day, I have one question for you. What is the biggest thing in your life that you want to achieve and why?
The biggest thing that I want to achieve is, of course, we have different goals. And currently, I just get nice GMAT score. But yeah, after all, the end goal is, of course, happiness that I could. I do not regret that time that I did hard work.
Okay, so I have one more question. Suppose you got, suppose you have selected, okay, you got that mark. Then
stepping ahead in my life, then I guess choosing the right business school and then choosing the right career path.
Okay, the stage is yours. Please go ahead.
When was the last time when you were totally carefree, you had a totally carefree weekend? When was the last time you didn't care about your assignments, projects, etc.? When was the last time you genuinely had a conversation with your favorite person? It's been a while, right? Well, I know we all are going through the same phase, and it's been a lot of time we have enjoyed that. If I talk about my case, I really miss my childhood days because at that time, the only thing that used to bother or worry me was that I need to be back at around 7 p.m. at my home after playing. Otherwise, I would be chilling around nothing else. Well, as we grow up, different responsibilities come, and yeah, we need to master different skills. That skill could be having good vocabulary or using apt grammar, or either while you're speaking or while you're writing. So good evening to the fellow Toastmasters and the guests of the name of my name is Abdul. And today I'm going to be playing the role of language evaluator. I'm going to be noting down the good and not so good usage of English language. And also I'm going to be boosting your vocabulary just by one word, and the word of the day is angst, which means a feeling of worry or anxiety. For example, my hair fall gives me angst. Another example, he has been laughing all day, but deep inside her, she doesn't show her angst. And the idiom of the day is to put something on ice. That means to put something on hold. For example, the meeting was put on ice as there was a technical glitch. I urge all of you to please use the word and the idiom of the day towards the meeting, and also put a thumbs up whenever you hear the speaker. I'll be right back at the end of the meeting with my final report. Till then,
player, a counter, PM Pravesh. So as you know, filler sound that is the lagging in communication. So today it would be evaluated by PM Pravesh. So let's welcome PM Pravesh. So next, I am going to invite parliamentarian. As you know, rules, regulation that should be followed because that is necessary for any organization. So let's welcome PM Rajiv. So PM Rajiv, before handing over stage, I have one question for you. Suppose you got everything in your life, everything that you wanted, but after achieving that, you knew that this is not far away. Then what would you do?
Thank you. That's a very interesting question. At the end of the life, when you get everything what you wanted, but you know that you are very close to your death, there are a couple of things that you can do. One, which I can think is because if you go to, if I give you an example of Ladakh, the roads are very bad. Again, the infrastructure is not there. If you go to the rural areas of Bihar, you don't have enough infrastructure in the healthcare system to take care of your, daily to daily medical exigencies. So these are the two things that you need to focus on. And since education, as I mentioned earlier, is a bridge to make sure that India becomes a superpower by next another 10, 20, the target is whatever it is in next 20 years. So I think education will be invested in. So that's one.
Thank you, PM Rajiv. The stage is yours.
Thank you. Thank you. So I was very thankful to hear that I did not prepare myself. I wanted to find out my role of parliamentary. I searched, I Googled, because I, kind of put eyes on my findings. I was not able to get the result. So I was still, by the time I was coming from office to here, I was still trying to figure out where I will fit in my role. Where can I find the details of my role? So today I'm playing the role of the parliamentarian, and I have a couple of people who are online, which I don't see anybody is online. So there are 5, 6 basic rules that you need to follow. A, when you are entering an exit, if there is any emergency or exigency, if you want to really go out, do it during the applause period. Second, I'll request everyone if you can put your phone in silent mode right now. You have an opportunity right now. Videos will be off. I think again nobody is present online. Members will not in here. So for the online people present here, the videos will be turned on all the time so that we can have a good view for everyone. Members will not engage in any form of eating while on the screen. This is a
this one thing, and if my house or my room is not clean, that actually irritates me and frustrates me.
Thank you, TM Napier. The stage is yours.
Thank you, TM Modi. So, talking about my role, I will be playing the role of listener today. And let's see, after all these technical glitches and, our attention getting, we are not able to focus. So, let's see how active everyone is after all these hurdles. And at the end of the meeting, in the evaluation segment, I'll come up with my questions and you will have to answer. So, be attentive. Back to TMO.
Thank you very much. So now I am going to invite next role player, TM Pooja. Let's welcome her. TM Pooja, I wanted to give one question because of time I will not give. So if this is yours, go ahead.
I was afraid to ask me 2 questions, but I'm glad I got paid. Well, I have been really traveling since past, this entire year I've been really traveling a lot. And I'm really glad I'm back to Delhi now. So in Delhi, we don't do small talk. I'm sure you all are from Delhi, mostly your presence here, except online guests. So we understand we don't do small talk, we mostly do big talk. And this doesn't happen in other countries. I was in Italy a couple of months back, and I went to buy a coffee. That's like a national sport. And so there is a whole thing, you know. You have to like start the conversation. First, you have to like say, "Hi, how are you? Oh, I'm good. How are you doing? Oh, great. Weather is hot, right? Isn't it? Oh, yes, it is." And then actually you can start speaking. So this is the general norm outside. And meanwhile in India there is already the population is doubled in the country. That's the ratio. And so talking about India, we do big talk, like I said. Next thing, let's talk to Andy. Hello, beta. How are you? Good, Andy. How are you? Oh, great. So, how much is your salary per month? You understand big talk, big city, big talk. Thank you. Over to you, Maud.
Thank you, TM Pooja. So now our next auxiliary role player, TM Anmol, who is encountered today. So as you know, pillar sound, that is the lagging in communication system. So let's invite TM Anmol.
Nonetheless, I have to improvise. Well, as you can see, I was made the team just now. Oh, sorry, I was made the accountant just now. And I didn't have anything to work up with, so I thought of what should I well, you see how it happened. I was thinking of something just now, and like, how should I relate this my role to the theme of today? So very impeccably selected by keyboard, but of course I could. But so I was trying to improvise with these sort of filler stories, which of course wouldn't work. So and the same way, filler stories and these things wouldn't work for me. Same way in a speech, these filler words won't work. We actually have this tendency to use filler words to try to sort of prolong the story or prolong our speech as much as possible. So that's why I'm here. Good evening, everyone. My name is Anmol, and I'll be your comfort for today's meeting. I'll be noting down your with filler words, for example, like, which, well, I use this, so, do, and a lot of other words, and also some filler sounds like like that. Well, so I know all of you, and right now I know I just use a filler word. I'm going to note that. Don't worry about that. So I'm going to. I'll be note. So I encourage you all to use that filler word.
I'll be in the evaluation session. Thank you all for my team. Thank you, TM. And also now we have next segment that is shared stage. So today our speaker is TM Ankit, and he would be evaluated by TM Rasmi. So I request TM Rasmi to read out the speech objective of TM Ankit. And before that, I want to give one last question. I thought that is important to all of us. So question is, am I audible? TM Rasmi?
Yes, you are audible. Yes, you are audible.
Question is, can you live without stress and fear, no matter whatever situation is in front of you? Again, I can say, can you live a life without any fear?
Yeah, I got your question. KM Bhavanan. Few years back, I used to think that I can live without stress, and it depends upon a person whether the person wants to lead a life without stress. The person can, but my perception changed as there were changes. The demands changed in my job, especially after Corona. The scenario changed in school, so many things changed a lot, and stress came automatic. In spite of the fact that I did not invite it, I resisted it. It was there and I could not avoid it. Why? Because if you are sincere, you will be stressed. If you want to do the things honestly, then definitely stress would be there. So leading a life nowadays completely without stress is not possible. But yes, if we are conscious, we can reduce it.
Thank you, TM Rasmi. So the stage is yours. Please read out the speech objective of TM Ankit.
Thank you very much, TM Bhavanan, and a very good evening to all of you, and especially to the speaker, TM Ankit. TM Ankit is already a very immaculate speaker, orator, and I believe he has started a new pathway, which is engaging humor. And today he is going to deliver his icebreaker speech under this pathway, engaging humor. Although we know a lot about TM Ankit, but yet we know that we can come to know more and more about a person as we interact more with the person. And I believe that he is going to engage the audience with his humor today. So all the very best to TM Ankit. The time limit obviously is 4 to 7 minutes, 6 minutes. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
So now I am going to invite TM Ankit, who is going to deliver advanced given speech, and his speech actually is me. So let's welcome him.
One humble request is through the speaker to please come near the mic because the voice is cracking in between.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. President. Good evening, my dear fellow Toastmasters present in the room and also present online. मुस्कुराइए कि आप लखनऊ में. Smile that you are in Lucknow, a place where I could birth, spend 22 years of my life. People here ask that once I was searching Union Bank of India in Indranagar area. I asked some person, Bhaiya, could you please tell me the Union Bank? Yes. Go straight, first left, then second right. Is there? Couldn't find. Ask another person. He also guided me. Then another, then another. I was roaming around 1 hour. Couldn't find Union Bank of India. Afterwards, I called Union Bank of India office. Where is your branch actually? He said, sir, we don't have any branch in this. So I was just amazed to see the cooperation of all these people because everyone guided me. None of them said it's no union name. Now, look, talk about my education. I have always been quite good in my studies. Back to back 3 years, I secured first position in my class. This thing created a sense of dominance, a sense of proud in me. I had to pay the price for it. Class 10 result was out. I was not even top 10. That day I realized that no matter what you have to start afresh every time. You need to be humble whenever you are dealing in anything. I am carrying this thing from that day till today. As expected, afterwards, class 12 result came out, I bounced back. That was quite a good thing, quite a learnable experience for me. Now, there was a very good phase of my life that we usually have when only one person you find this is the person. And if this person is not there, how will I survive? So my journey started from 2nd of Feb. I remember the day when I met. I was sitting on the bench number 2, she was bench number 1. And something happened. This thing ended up on 2nd of October. Remember a date? During that period, I could easily figure out date and time when she called me. I was on the floor number 1. There was a ring. It's a landline phone, not a mobile one. In my era, ring. My ears were right. If there is a call for me, Ankit, there is a call for you. And no call, that means continue to my work. That was a roller coaster ride. So many ups and downs, zip, zap, and zoom. People who have been, who are in, rather who will be, can understand these kind of things. So with this, there's another day story, but today only the intro part, only the teaser is released. I love music. That one day I visited my grandmother's house. My cousin was playing. That means life is changing every moment. I got so amazed to see that my cousins very next day, 11 a.m. I bought guitar. And not only bought guitar, but admission in music college. Attended 2 lectures also, but only 2. And that guitar is still keeping in my wardrobe. One more thing that I loved in my life is taekwondo. I joined taekwondo for a short duration, 6 months time. Secured green 1 belt there. Participated in 1 fight. I don't know. I was participated in that thing, but afterward my experience was totally different. I was green 1, person was red 1. So there's a huge gap between these 2 things. Somehow I kicked him on the ground. As expected, he hit me really hard. That my 2 nail was actually bleeding. And in 3 minutes, he hit me in a manner any person could hit any fellow. That was the first, or you can say last fight for me. Now, moving on to the things that is what I am doing professionally. Professionally, I am a corporate consultant, and how I associated with that place. Friends, 4-5 years ago, I was not able to speak even a line. Even when I was in the first meeting of Toastmasters, I was called just to give you introduction. That was the most difficult thing. And from that day till today, I believe I have improved a lot because I'm a profession. I have to conduct various meetings, participate in various meetings. But through this learning, I have earned a lot, and I am learning a lot. I believe that I have learned only just 10% of this place because we have speakers like Navya, Toastmaster Ritik, Toastmaster Satyam, Toastmaster Pooja, and Toastmaster Raghav. Because every time whenever they are there on stage, I believe that I need to work more and more and more. for this remaining 90%, I am associated with this space and I will keep on learning with you. Thank you. Thank you, TM Pankaj, for initiating a stage. So I request all members to give feedback to TM Pankaj. And now I'm going to invite. Okay, and who is evaluator?
Your selected everyone for this next week. It will be evaluated by the department.
Okay. So now our second speaker, TM Kanha, and he would be evaluated by TM Mustafa. So let's welcome TM Mustafa for reading the speech objective of TM Kanha.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and your guests. Today I will be evaluating Toastmaster Kanam Puria, who will be delivering a speech from Level 1 Project 3, Strategic Relationship. I wish the speaker all the best. Looking forward to the speech. Over to you.
Thank you, PM Gurusafar. So now I am going to invite our second speaker, PM Kanab. Please welcome PM Kanab.
Last week I gave something, last week. I didn't expect that feedback or response. I got a message that from someone in the group that he had goosebumps. So there's nothing else to say that then thank you. No other vocabulary is there. So I had to give myself a gift. I ran 4 kilometers in Rishikesh, like this. That was used to for 10 kilometers. It has gone down somewhat. Now it's impromptu. I'm giving, it is good. First day here, it was online. I couldn't felt anything about the meeting. What is this going on? I joined and then quit. Now I'm coming when I don't have any role and just got that. So the R counter, timers, parliamentarian listeners, all I felt, why are they doing that? Wasting their time and mine too. Now it's good. You can a bit improve yourself, and there's a way to do that. I was back in Dubai last week. So now Toastmasters is so much to me that I attended it there also, a meeting in Dubai. I just say I have anything to say, but I won't say anything. In my childhood, I used to play PlayStation a lot. Because I don't have friends, or I have friends, I play PlayStation, that's why I don't have friends, or I have no friends, that's why I play PlayStation. That was a confusion. Still is. So, in lockdown, I didn't feel like there's any improvement. So, I had another topic in mind, which was the dilemma on my room, which was about I feed the sparrows, birds. Is it a good thing or bad thing? I don't know. So it was, everyone will say it's a good thing, but I can say it's a bad thing because of Darwin, natural selection. They get naturally selected because I'm feeding them. So they are not struggling. Struggling is part of life, and I'm ending their struggle to give them food. That was my thing. But पाप भी साफ करने होते हैं दे देते हैं. Though even though I am a person जो गंगा में जाके कच्चे साफ करेगा, पाप नहीं. I am with his who will wash his under and not his sins, but still, like the dialogue of Akshay Kumar, तेरे गलती करने का वेट करूँगा. Like, will I wait for your sins to happen? But sometimes our mind gives certain things which should be said, like which nobody thinks of. Like my nephew was crying a lot when we were coming back. So when we were crying, he was saying down. And he said, I think what I did was, you are always going to cry. You're always going to cry. If you are above, you're going to say down. Let's go down. When you are down, you will say you are high. You have to go high. So just stay in the moment and be happy. Because you will get, otherwise you will always be sad. That's not what you should get. Thanks.
Thank you, TM Kanav, for your presence and challenging speech. So I thank everyone. So now, our next topic. So before that, I want to know, can we have a ballot or after table topic? Okay, thank you. So now table topic segment would be started, and this segment would be conducted by TM Rajiv Juna. So let's welcome him. And before that, I want to say, if you want to be quick responder, then you must participate in this segment. So please welcome him.
Thank you. So, good evening to the fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Good evening. Good evening.
life refers to an aspect of existence. Life is the one which distinguishes between human and inorganic matter. The most important aspect of life is that it keeps moving forward. Like if we are facing a situation in which we are feeling angst, it will pass after some time. But if we are feeling something which is making us feel joyful, which is making us feel happy, that too will pass. We have to keep that in mind. So every occasion, every event, occasion, that will pass. So at the end, what we have to keep in mind that we must live a memorable life and a life which we will always remember. So coming back to my role. So I'll be playing the role of the table topic master today. So now this segment is the one which can help you to develop the ability to organize your thoughts quickly and respond to any question or topic impromptu, which can help you during office interviews, office presentations, and your social life. So I will request the guests especially to take part in this segment. The Toastmasters can also participate in this. So the time limit would be of 1 to 2 minutes, and the grace period of 30 seconds is also allowed. So first of all, I would request experienced Toastmaster to please volunteer. Anyone? Please. Toastmaster, can you please? I can go ahead after. Yeah. Toastmaster Pooja. So Toastmaster Pooja, your topic is if not now, then when? If not now, then when? Toastmaster Pooja.
This was exactly my thought last year when I joined Toastmasters. If not now, then when? Because exactly around 1.5 years back, meetings were happening online. And it felt like a blessing to me because in and forever in my life, I always want to be a good communicator, a good speaker, always trying to improve on my speaking skills. So when so I grabbed this opportunity in last year May, and I joined the Toastmasters Club. And I think that was one of the best decisions I've ever taken. And I think, yes, in life, whoever wants to achieve their dreams, whatever they want to pursue, they should just go for it and not wait for later time that we'll do it some other time, we'll do it probably. Whatever, it could be hobbies, it could be your dreams, it could be your career. So, yes, thank you so much.
It felt like Toastmaster Pooja just read my mind, to be honest, because this will be my biggest regret that I didn't join Toastmasters before the time I joined. So coming back to this segment, I request any guests to please volunteer. Wait. So what's your name? Yeah, Praveen. Yes, Praveen. Your topic is there ever a time when giving up makes sense? Is there ever a time when giving up makes sense? Yes, Praveen.
First of all, thank you, Toastmaster, and good evening. My name is Praveen, and I'm still a guest. This is my third or fourth meeting because I cannot join Toastmaster because my job is traveling. So every week I need to travel from different cities. So that's why I couldn't have joined previously meeting. But today, anyhow, I manage and I can do here. And that's my topic.
Is there ever a time when giving up makes sense? Like you're trying something really hard, but you're not able to achieve that. Like, do you think there is ever a time that you should give up or not?
Okay, that time I started my career as a very small company and a small city, and I was always looking, and I was always settle in some big city like Delhi, Mumbai, or some big city and a big organization. So I always try to achieve that point. And one day I one day I got a call from one big organization. So I came there and I interview, and finally I selected that organization, and that was also in big city like Delhi. So that day I realized that was the moment that I can select my things done. Thank you.
Thank you, guest Praveen. Is there anyone who wants to participate on the stage?
Yes, I would like to participate.
Toastmaster Rashmi, your topic is life's greatest skill is dash. Life's greatest skill is dash. Toastmaster Rashmi.
Life's greatest skill is dash. Is this the topic? Well, once again, very good evening to all of you. Life is what we perceive it. Life comes to us as we see it, as we want to see it, and as we want to perceive it. There may be so many skills in life which we need to lead a life beautifully, nicely. If we start counting the number of the skills, the list may be endless. But it depends upon person to person, isn't it? When you look at some people, they may use humor as the skill. When you look at others, they may use their tears to convince others that they are right. So many people are always making excuses to escape. They are escapists. And so many people hone their skills related to technology and so many other fields which keep on coming into scene and which become necessary to lead the life. But what I believe is interacting with people is the most important skill that we need to hone. Because a person alone cannot lead a happy life. If you are alone and you want to celebrate a party, can you? I believe not at all. You cannot share your happiness. If you don't have anybody to share your happiness with, if you don't have anyone to celebrate with, hang out with, your life can never be perfect. So I believe investing in relationships is the best skill that all of us need to hone to lead a happy life. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Master Rashmi. So, anyone else would like to volunteer? Yes, sure. Your topic is harder you work, the luckier you get. harder you work, the luckier you get. Toastmaster number one.
Harder you work, luckier you get. It is said many times, and I think all of you must have listened this line. And my belief is, whatever is in your hand, what you can, and your hard work, luck is not in your hand. So I would say you should focus 100% on your hard work that you can. And if you have planned, you visualize what is your goal, and according to that, so I think it would not require that year or you are not here. Your hard work will decide your destination. So I would say believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, again I repeat it, and focus on yourself 100%, that you must get success. Thank you.
Is there anyone on the virtual stage who wants to volunteer? No? Anyone on the physical stage? Please, Toastmaster. Toastmaster Ankit, your topic is when I close my eyes, I see. When I close my eyes, I see. Toastmaster Ankit.
Thank you so much. When I close my eyes, I see lot many. Actually, I have always been interested in the life beyond current life. What happens after life? Whether hell or heaven actually exists or not. So many questions come in my mind. Rather, what we see when we close our eyes, that things that we could not do in our real life. Maybe our dreams, our aspirations, or so many things, that answers that we do not get. I'm sure each one of you see differently. Some of you may see that you are facing some trouble in your life, maybe in your job, in your college, or something else. So if we can direct, I was reading one book, if we can direct our dreams, if we can direct our subconscious mind, then we can surely make a difference. I have tried this thing many times. Let's say tomorrow I have a meeting. I know that something messy is going to happen. But when I close my eyes, I try to just visualize those things. I have tried it. Let's say 100%. When I try to visualize the things that I am going to rule the meeting, everything is going in my favor. These things actually work. In spite of the precedent, in spite of the email communication that has been exchanged, that something bad is going to happen. But if we can visualize, if we can think about the things that something positive, total magical is going to happen, it actually happens. Try it in your life. I have tried in mine. You will see magical results. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ankit. So that's all from my side. I request the tech master to please release the ballots for the best debate topic speaker.
We have balanced the best debate topic speaker after the short break.
Okay. Yeah. No problem. Okay. So that's all from my side. Back to you.
So now there is a 5-minute break, and session would be started at sharp 8:03 p.m. So now we have a special session that is round robin segment, and that would be conducted by TM Gurpreet. So let's welcome him.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Okay, so now what's the round robin session? So round robin master today presents a topic or a rolling story and passes on that story to everyone so that everyone gets a chance to speak. This is very important. Why? Because this improves your impromptu skills, listening skills, and breaks the emotional barrier and allows everyone to speak. Okay, so timer please note that every 20 seconds you have to clap so that the next speaker can start to speak. So I will just present the rolling story, and when the timer claps 20 seconds, the next speaker goes from here. Okay, this way we would be going. And yes, maybe we can take all the virtual. All right. Okay. Okay. Yesterday night, I came home tired after attending the nearby Ramlila fair and immediately fell asleep. And the next thing I remember that I had time traveled to the age of Ramayana, and I saw Lord Hanuman himself. He was unsuccessfully captured by Ravana. Please come on. He was unsuccessfully captured by Ravana. Lord Hanuman brightly exclaimed, I stand here as the messengers of Lord Ram and Sugriv, the Vanara king. You have done a wrong thing to brought Lord Sita here with you. I ask you to restore Sita to Lord Ram and ask for his forgiveness. You can say.
So should I continue from there?
You can continue anyway.
Okay. So when Lord Hanuman reached in Lanka, then he challenged Ravan that you have done great mistake of life, and you shouldn't come with goddess Sita. So instantly,
So you should come with Sita. So it will come with Sita, but maybe if Sita wants to come. We don't know that.
Okay. It's not important you continue with the story. It is like the dream, you can break it that I got up and I just remembered it.
I got a bed and I drank a lot of water, and suddenly I got a ghost ride right in the corner of my house. And then I wanted, or I got to see some writings on my wall that are later discovered some modern days of different people. 20 seconds.
After doing all this stuff, what I have done that I have come to this hospital today is now, and I will watch Ramlila today. It's close to my house, and we'll also see what will be happen today. Whether Ravana is going to be killed today or they will kill only Meghna. Even I haven't watched it earlier.
So continue from the story. So probably what I will be doing is that tomorrow I will be again visiting a nearby university. I will get to see the body of the Lord, not Lord, but Ravana, body of the Ravana. And not only along with the fellow IITians who are going to be there. So it's a very interesting language. If you go specifically to you'll see.
So in the IIT University, I should get a wonderful chance to write a mathematics forum in which I could finally get to know that discover that about complex numbers and about various problems that mathematicians have.
And then I noticed that they are the embodiment.
happening. I could hear Kumkaran, Kumkaran, Kumkaran. There Ravan was shouting at me. I saw.
It's a dream again. It's a dream again. I realized I was sleeping in a Toastmasters meeting where Toastmaster Gurpreet was having a round robin, and I didn't realize I actually have an interview tomorrow, and I also have a play tomorrow which I'll be playing Cheetah.
You could tell Toastmaster Rashmi till where has a fully week going on. Toastmaster Rashmi, can you hear us?
I can hear you only. Nobody else.
Okay, okay. So there is a dream again, and you can start with whatever dream you have. Your time has started.
Please repeat the lines with which you began.
You have just woke up from a dream.
It can be any dream.
Yes, yes, anything for 20 seconds.
Yesterday, I saw that I was watching, as Gurpreet said, watching Ravana and watching Lord Hanuman. Lord Hanuman had been captured and he was telling him that you have committed a sin. And the characters, other characters were also visible there. And then...
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Rashmi.
Okay.
Okay. So with this, I just realized that how much attached to I am to Hindu mythology, or I would say Hindu history, because it's kind of real, but I know. So that is the essence of the family here in India, and that is like instilled in all of us that we have been brought up with that thing. So with that theme, I just hand over the session to the table topic, to the TM Toastmasters of the day again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, TM Gurpreet, for very interesting round robin segment. So now I request Toastmaster please launch the ballot for best speaker and best table topic. So please start next segment, that is evaluation segment, with huge round of applause. So now I am going to invite who is very talented and it can be next Sati Tharoor of CDTM. So please welcome PM Ritwik.
Before I move forward, please have the votes of the table topic. So kindly vote, exercise your democratic right, and then I can start with my evaluation segment without any happening.
The table topic speakers were Toastmaster Pooja, guest Ravi, Toastmaster Rashmi, Toastmaster Bhavanand, and Toastmaster Ankit.
So this will be ending in 5 seconds. And there we go. So million back it is a one stage when his comrades, his followers came to escape and help him get out of the jail because he was in prison. He said unexamined life is not worth this. Now please give a look at this word unexamined. So what does this mean actually? A life which you do not go back, look, evaluate, and then change yourself. So therefore, that's pretty much the role of that I'm going to do today. I'm going to go forward, revisit those places, those role players who came up on the stage and evaluate. Simply like your teacher, or maybe to give a mythological connotation to it, like Karthi, too far. So without any further ado, let's move forward with the segment division that we're going to have in today's meeting. First of all, particular mind segment. First of all, I'll be calling the speech evaluators. They'll be giving the evaluation. Then I'll be giving my evaluation. Let's move forward with the first speech evaluator, TM Rashmi, on the virtual stage.
Once again, a very good evening to all of you. And I must request everybody to smile and stand up to give a standing ovation to Toastmaster Ankit for debuting once again in his new pathway and delivering an icebreaker speech so wonderfully. I request all of you to give him a standing ovation and a big round of applause. Am I audible? I'm not able to connect.
Then I can bring up Toastmaster Gulsipat right now. Kindly have a look at your internet connection for the time being. We'll be coming back to you in the next 3 minutes. So
now it is okay. Now it is okay.
Now it's okay. Now it's okay. Please continue. Please continue.
So as I was saying that everybody is requested to give a standing ovation to Toastmaster Ankit for once again initiating a new pathway and delivering his icebreaker speech wonderfully. Please give him a big round of applause for his icebreaker speech. मुस्कुराइए आप लखनऊ में हैं. With a wonderful beginning, Toastmaster Ankit began his speech and he hooked the audience to his speech right from the beginning. Moreover, he included a joke placed in Lucknow about the humility of the Lucknowis and how humble and how cooperative they are. So kudos to him for beginning his speech with such a wonderful joke, because that was the purpose of his speech, to incorporate humor into his speech and engage the audience. Wonderfully done, Toastmaster Ankit. Whether it was a learning for Toastmaster Ankit that he got from his 10th class result, or whether he wanted to learn new things in his life, like learning to play guitar or learning how to hone the skills of taekwondo. Everywhere he had tried to deliver a message beautifully that learning is a journey and not a destination. So making his speech more interesting and engaging. Wonderfully done. He must also be appreciated for the eye contact as well as the gestures that he has integrated with the content of his speech. However, every wonderful speech can also be made a starry one by making certain further changes. And I just would like to recommend one thing, that Toastmaster Ankit, who is already an immaculate speaker, could have included mimicry in his joke, and he could have included voice modulation in the joke in the beginning only. I believe, for example, I'm not very good at mimicry, but he could have said, "Amma Mia, idhar se jaiye or left ho jaiye." So something like Lucknowis, and it could have made the speech more engaging and more humorous. Overall, I would say that by integrating proper pauses, using the proper stage space, and all the skills of a good speech, Toastmaster Ankit has delivered a wonderful speech. All the very best to him for his further endeavors, hoping to listen more and more from you again and again. All the very best, Toastmaster Ankit.
Thank you for the physical report. Let's now move forward to the next evaluator, TM Gursikas, on the physical speech.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. So first of all, I would like to congratulate the speaker for taking the impromptu speech, and he was so grateful to take the speech on the stage. Like, kudos to you for that. Coming about the title, nothing has changed. I was expecting that there would be something fascinating that would come up. So it totally hooked me to listen to the speaker what's coming next. The speaker gave the speech without the feeling of angst. He spoke whatever was coming in his mind. He was calm throughout the speech. I could hear various thrilling experiences of the speaker, such as running a marathon, then attending Toastmasters meeting in Dubai, and then the table topic experience. It was good to know all of it. However, I would like to give some suggestions to the speaker to take the speech to the next level and make it better. I felt the speech was not connecting. One incident didn't have a connection with the other. The speech was going on and on the speech, but it lacked over. You are traveling from your home to CDTM so that you have the main pointers and you can have a chronology in your speech. Secondly, I felt few inappropriate Hindi words were used, which could have been avoided. Otherwise, there were few good phrases like dilemma on my roof, which were used, which was good to hear. And I learned from the speakers to stay in the moment and how to stay happy. I would challenge the speaker to work on the content and speak on a topic which he is comfortable for. All the best to the speaker.
It was really good evaluation. A lot of appreciation showered on him. So let's move forward in the posting process. So let's choose who was, sorry, we have already voted, right? Sorry, for the speech evaluator. I just went for the speaker. So let's vote for the best speech evaluator. We have GM Rashmi and TM Gursikas.
The vote for the best evaluator.
Kindly vote. So we have TM Gursikas and TM Rashmi. I hope you are done, and let's move forward to the evaluation. Can you roll the? Okay, let's move forward. So first of all, we had speech evaluator SPCP coming on the stage, and to be very honest, the great appreciation he showered on TM Ankit Sinha, and that is due on any icebreaker speech, and the way she went forward with minimal parameters which are very important to be mentioned. Those voice clarity, modulation, and everything. At the same time, she gave examples. So kudos to you on that particular point, because you give examples and you acted it out. So that is the best part of your whole evaluation. Only recommendation will be, you mentioned that okay, PM Ankit, you had used wahan jaiye. So maybe you could have actually showed how he should have done it. So while pointing out a mistake, maybe you could have also correct him by giving another example. So that's what I suggest you. Then came TM Gursipat on the stage, and same appreciation, positivity was showered on this guy. And I believe the parameters, especially voice clarity and all, were maybe not talked so much. So maybe you could have given an insight on that. But surely the way you talk about the content, everything, it was really well presented and also relatable. Not only that, the fact that I found some challenges so as for him to change the next time or improve upon the next time is something commendable and obviously appreciable in your evaluation. The only recommendation will be to give examples and to give a summary at the end of the evaluation, because if you look at the contest ballots, there is a mark for particular summary. So you can look up on the particular aspect. So basically, having all this said, let's move forward to the next segment, which we have those the army of auxiliary coming on the stage and giving their evaluation reports. We already have Team Hriday grooving up. So let's not waste any time. Let's please come forward and give your evaluation.
Everyone perform very well. And now I will give my report. TM Ankit now on the side 6 minutes and 10 seconds. And TM Rashmi great evaluation 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Then coming TM Pranav took 6 minutes and 40 seconds on his level project. TM Gursipat at the evaluation time took 2 minutes and 9 seconds. TM Pooja and TM took 1 minute and 15 seconds with difference of some channels. And at the last, TM Ankit took 1 minute and 50 seconds at the end of the table. And no one was qualified, and everyone qualified their time. Thank you. Back to you. Really got a sign that good from him. Now again, let's move forward to the next evaluator, participant Raji. Please come on the stage. I guess you're not ready, so let's come on.
I think today everyone did a great job, and I think that you also believe in the very famous quote by Will Smith, which says, "Without commitment, you'll never start, and without consistency, you will never finish." So I think everybody was consistent in their approach. They had all their mobile phone off. Nobody, I did not see anybody leaving except 1 or 2 person leaving while still the meeting was on. And on the virtual stage, we have one Toastmaster whose camera is still not on, which is Toastmaster Arun. And apart from that, you have made my life easy today, guys. I think that's the best part. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, what if a Toastmaster meeting deals with communication and doesn't have an evaluator on how you communicate and maybe how to communicate your English or how to improve on that? So for that, yeah, surely Raj Patti had thought on a particular role play, and that's what we have. Please, Team will come on the stage and present your report on the language evaluation. The stage is over.
I guess nobody gets and these days. This word was barely used today only 4 times, and I expect that you all can use it after the meeting. But kudos to both Toastmaster Rajiv, Raghav, Gursipat, and Hriday to use the word. And also kudos to Rajiv for using the idiom of the day. Some of the grammatical errors that I found was guitar was keeping in cupboard is guitar was kept in the cupboard. Couldn't felt is couldn't feel. That was my thing. That was my thing. That's also my
Impacted detailed report we got, and let's now move forward to someone who was checking out whether we were listening to the speeches or not. And she will be checking it right now by asking some really interesting questions, I hope. I have not seen some goodies from her. So maybe next time, sure. Yeah, where the goodies? So let's make a rule from today in CDTM for every tour listener, you or she they have to get a goodie. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Not taking much of your time, I just have 3 questions with me. First one goes, where did Toastmaster Pooja travel a couple months back? Correct. The second question is, in Toastmasters Ankit's speech, in the beginning, which place he was like looking for? Third question is, where will TM Rajiv go tomorrow for the Shara celebration? That's it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. I didn't receive any handshake from TM Rajiv. I'll be coming on that recommendation. What happened when you asked for goodie? Nice one. So let's now move forward to someone who is looking at the imperfections in our skin, in our speech. So let's invite TM Anmol on the speech. Mr. G, you get a handshake from me. You get a handshake from me.
Okay, so there was a lot of soul today. So starting with Toastmaster Karam. Toastmaster Karam used the filler word so 8 times and an n number of big pauses. Toastmaster Raghav used so 10 times and 1 time. Toastmaster Pooja used so 2 times and the word and 2 times. Guest Praveen used and 6 times and the filler sound of 2 times. Toastmaster Bhavanand said the filler word so 3 times. Toastmaster Ankit said the filler sound of 2 times. Our general evaluator said 3 times and the filler word and 5 times. The filler word so 2 times and the filler sound 8 times and so 4 times the filler word. Toastmaster Rashmi on the virtual stage use the filler word and 2 times. Wonderful or wonderfully use this word 3 times. Toastmaster Bursifer use the word then 2 times and 2 times. Toastmaster Hriday said the word filler sound 2 times and a big pause. Toastmaster Ravi used the word and 2 times, and Toastmaster Aviral used the word kudos 2 times. And yes, not forgetting me, Toastmaster Anmol used filler sounds and words n number of times. So please evaluate as you wish.
During his report, if I could recall, it was only 1 or 2 hours. So he's really improving. So let's come, because I am his mentor, so if there are any mistakes, then the allegations will be against me. So let's now move forward to the evaluation. Well, first of all, we're going to have a ballot first. So let's launch the ballot first. We're going to have a ballot. So kindly exercise your democratic rights, and then we're going to go forward to the evaluation. So you need some time, okay? So by the time you exercise your rights, the thing is done. Let's move forward. Okay, sure. Not required. You can Okay, then you can start. Yeah. So basically, I found this battalion of auxiliary players very pivotal because they take the meeting forward. They got to have this attention throughout the meeting. So first of all, let me give the individual evaluation, and I'm coming forward on a general evaluation for everyone. For the first, the timer Hriday Sharma, while he was mentioning the rules and the timing, he did show the cards at different moments. So kudos to you on that particular part, because most of the people I have seen, they do not show the cards. He has shown, so yeah, appreciated for that. Only recommendation is, while you're giving the introduction, maybe memorize the timing. That's it. So let's not look at the mobile phone and look that you are not prepared, so it doesn't look good. And next we had parliamentary Rajiv. The rules were properly mentioned. Okay, all the intricacies, and he rightly looked at the camera and he saw that okay, not many members are there. So he had kind of improvising his speech throughout in his introduction, and that's how he presented the rules and regulations. He came over saying while his report was being presented it in a very succinct manner, and he also made things like he made my job pretty clear, job pretty easy. So that's kind of funky, funny at the same time, maintaining the gravitas of the rule. Moving forward, we had language developed Aviral. The voice clarity of this man is to the next level. So let's appreciate that by and I think the hand gestures, all that were shown and presented on the floor was really appreciated. All the rules were nicely mentioned. Okay, every intricacy absolutely nicely addressed. Only recommendation will be just moving and using the speaking area. That's the recommendation for most of you once you didn't use the area. Next we had well mentioned rules and in Russian. The particular speech, the question segment was also good. Maybe you can add some humor to it by pointing out the humorous moments in the meeting and then making a question out of it, so as to make the listening segment also pretty interesting and humorous. Only recommendation will be, while you are standing, let's not look here and there. It shows that you're nervous. So use the speaking area, use your hands. This shows your confidence. Simple as that. We had Joke Master Puja. It was a really funny and relatable joke, but we are looking for more number of jokes. So maybe we would expect a joke master, someone who is responsible for making us laugh, to stay for more time on the floor. We had about Anmol. He did a great job by putting on a kind of, I would say, pretty deterrent number of all the numbers that we pointed out among the G. So I believe that's a really commendable part. Okay, as far as all other people are concerned, we rightly detailed all the things that were problematic in the speeches and imperfections that I got particular call, and then he presented a very compact and condensed report. The only recommendation was the same, using the stage, having a sort of conversation with the people there, because timer's role and accounter's role is pointing on the people, right? Because you got to speak on that. So while you are doing that, maybe you can use your hand. TM result. I have seen this who had something like that. So having a conversation at the same time attracting the whole audience, so as to give an impact on him and a serious at the same time for him to improve. Simple as that. With that being said, I guess I'm done with the auxiliary players, and let me give you a generalized evaluation for everyone. Let's now start this thing in CDTM, that we should have 4 speakers in our meeting. Now, to make that possible, we got to do something with the auxiliary role play, because the total meeting time cannot be reduced. So it's a request that the theme connection part that is written on the role script, theme connection, please restrict that to maximum 10 seconds. Even today, in my introduction also, I have done that. I started by saying an unexamined life is not worth living. Unexamined, but it means you need an evaluation. That is my sentence. I connected it. Unexamined life, the theme. So hope you understand, I'm connecting my role with a particular word, unexamined, with the theme of the day. And it just took me 10 seconds. Not even 10 seconds, I guess 7 seconds. And then I jump to my role to save time, the paucity of time. Similarly, to all the auxiliary role guests out there, when you are asked to make a theme-based, theme-connected introduction, it's not that you make a complete prepared speech out of it. It should be very concise, maximum 10 seconds. For example, a time manager can come up on the stage and say, time and tide with for none in life. So today, my job is to look into your time. I hope you understand that. Pretty simple, 10 seconds of using the stage, of using a part of your speech into the theme, but only 10 seconds, no more than that. And only then it is possible for us to have another speech, therefore 4 speeches, and then consequently, it will rise up to fulfilling our DCT goals by all the level completions and everything. I hope we get that. And more the number of speeches, more the profit all of us have. Let's move forward with the whole evaluation. The meeting started late, so let's look into that. Let's have a holistic meeting among the EC themselves, informal obviously, to how to solve this problem. And then we had the SAA coming in, and with her smile, a great applause, and obviously mission well mentioned, she started the meeting. But there was a scope of improvisation in your particular role. For example, when you saw there was a technical glitch, you can actually connect it like this. So therefore, Toastmasters, wherever there are some problems in our life, the way this camera is having a problem right now, we can surely settle down, pause a bit, and then start again. Even that is something we can learn from life, a great lesson of leadership. So that is what Toastmaster also strives. The mission of the club is something like that. So you improvise the section of your speech to connect it to Toastmasters. I hope you get it, everyone. Let's now move forward to the next person, the presiding officer. Navya came on the stage. It was an impromptu role for her. She did it marvelously. Her hand gestures were well placed, but maybe having a conversational speech. You got it right, you heard it right. Conversational one-on-one speech. It basically means having a look at particular people or I should also say confident. You actually decipher the meaning of it, which is very commendable. And something funny at the end of every speech or every table topic speaker would actually add to the humor of your particular role. So kindly take a note of it. Otherwise, it was a super great voice clarity. And then the Robin Master. The way he connected a particular setting, the particular temporal requirements of Durga Puja with the mythological connection, coming up on stage, starting a Robin, and then how he connected and managed the whole situation is commendable. Okay, so relevance to the topic, relevance to the situation we are facing, and also having a Robin. So everything connected, but maybe you could have done one thing. Only recommendation would be when you were seeing that most of the members are jumping to creating a new dream. Maybe it is because they are not attentive throughout the meeting, right, throughout the session. So maybe you would have stopped and told them, you cannot have that dream thing again. It's not inception. Let's have another dream, only one for her, and let's have a continuation of the story. Simple. With all that being said, my role is done. G's evaluation, I think we can begin personally. And so all said, thank you so much. Over to the
Thank you, TM for wonderful evaluation. Toastmasters and you are sitting, but along with that, also remember whatever you want internally. If you want to play, so definitely play. If you like music, then get some time for music. If you like meditation, then you must do meditation. If you like long trek, then get some time and go for long trek. If you want to help society, then get some time and do that. So that gives you internal skill, and that internal skill you can utilize for creating something. Now I invite our president. So let's welcome PM Pradyuman with huge round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. How are we? Great. Long time no see. Before moving on, I would now like to launch the ballot for the best role player. The role players today were our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bhavana, our table topics master, Toastmaster Raghavuna, our surprise round robin segment master, Toastmaster Gurpreet, and our general evaluator, Toastmaster Ritik. While the votes are being counted, what an interesting topic did we have today? Let's live a life. Who talked about that? No one has any idea, but today Toastmaster Bhavana touched upon this topic and told us that we are so busy chasing the riches of life, chasing fame, money, respect, we forget to take a pause and live the moment. And it is so amazing how a children's picture, Kung Fu Panda, if anyone has seen, Master Oogway once said, yesterday is history, tomorrow is mystery. But today, okay, wow, I forgot. Today is present. That's why it is called present, correct? Yeah. And it is so amazing how a movie like that is so focused on living in the moment. Living in the moment is realizing that it is nothing about our past. It's something that we can control. Nothing about our future is something that we can control. It is only in the present that we can be. So why not just be in the present and enjoy the moment? I hope everyone, with the theme of the day, will now lead a better life by living in the present. Moving on to the monthly awards. Today we are going to be giving out the monthly award for the month of September. Now, the categories are the same. Go, Screamer for the month. The Screamer for the month is given to the member for the most active participation in the class PR activity. The posters that you see, the Instagram reels, everywhere, the member who participates most has been given this award. The Comrade of the month is given to the member on the basis of the regularity and role taking in the meeting. How regularly a member comes to the meeting, how regularly a member takes their role, it is given on that basis. Nurture of the month is given to the member who has taken their roles, but their performance in their roles has been outstanding. The budding nurturer is just similar to the nurturer, but this budding nurturer is given to a new member who takes roles and still performs amazing even without any experience. Out of the box nurturer is given to a member who does their role and does it so amazingly that it shows a unique and a creative aspect to that role. Finally, the member of the month is given to the member who shows the highest points among all these awards. Going forward, who do you think was the Screamer of the month? The member who participated the most in PR activity? Wow. One answer and direct to the point. It was indeed Toastmaster Anmol. Can we have a picture? All right. Who do you think was the Comrade of the month? Options were all the members who took their roles in the last month. It was Toastmaster Rajiv. Photo, please. Who do you think was the Nurturer of the month? It was Toastmaster Pooja.
you're saying to clap till the person reaches the stage.
Who do you think was out of personal? Someone with a very creative or a unique aspect of their role to brighten the meeting. Hey, it was Takeshi's casting meeting. Last but not the least, based on the points, highest points among all these roles and positions, who do you think was a member of the month? What? It was Toastmaster Rajiv. Hence, anyone who wants to participate is requested to give us their name on the door on that day itself. I request the guests to stay till the end for the guest briefing. With that being said, I conclude the meeting.